Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. As we check up the data, well, big chunk of asteroid, I guess this is where the station is, this is the Bract planet. Mystery music is coming back. Yes, that's still looping, but I have checked that will soon fix itself, soon enough. Alright, so there's a rock, and all kinds of data I can't read. Right. Let us go to the cell block we've unlocked and speak with that one lone survivor. I have been working on the voice a little bit.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Yes, everyone proves useful. See, now the music continues as it should. Excellent. As much as I like that music cue, I don't like it repeating over and over when it's not appropriate.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
Care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
Uh-huh. So you're not a miner then? Who are you?
Atton. Atton Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Well, I was not planning to shake your hand anyway. So this facility is deserted. Do you know what happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one
Yes,
Jedi, the
quite.
Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea.
Well,
So the two groups started fighting.
I can
Then there was
appreciate
some
their
big explosion, and then
opportunism.
I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
So there's a bounty on captured Jedi. Why?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left, eh? What exactly happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
Who knows indeed. So I had heard rumors of a war. But a war between Jedi?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
I've been, away since the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
So right now here we kind of have a little bit of a choice about the backgrounds. Going with the previous playthrough, I guess Revan, well, it sounded we got the good ending, so I suppose we should go with that. So yes, I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
So yes, they picked, in our case they picked the right gender for this one, though normally canon-wise, Revan is definitely a gentleman. Well, not gentle, at least a man. I heard Revan's redemption involved her stopping Malak. She had no choice but to fight him.
Well, I wasn't there, thankfully. But I heard what she was like during the Mandalorian Wars, and it sounded like she was quick to wipe out anyone who crossed her.
The males are bad enough. But when a woman falls to the dark side, You better space yourself before they catch you.
Well, that's rather sexist of you, Atton, but I guess you have some demasculating experiences with dark side women. So I had more questions for you, then answer me, please.
Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
Well, that's an unfortunate choice you made for a time to identify me. Stop playing dumb. You must have seen what took this place.
From my beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Tell me your plan first, and then perhaps I will deem it useful.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field, and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship, and then we fly out of here.
The miners in the Medmay were all murdered. Do you perhaps know why?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I just wanted you to know if you knew anything, and you don't.
So you done interrogating me, or are we going to work together and try to get out of this mess?
I'll switch off your cage, but if you try to run, I'll cut you down without a second thought, or rather I'll shoot you down as I'm wielding a blaster, but you get the idea.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
It's nice that they have that achievement there for starting down the dark side path, but actually, at this point, that symbol of the Sith Empire, well, I suppose it would be used somewhere, but definitely not here in Republic space. Just stay ahead of me and don't make any sudden moves.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside.
Well, aren't
Pure
you
Pazak.
clever?
The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
It sounds like you're about to tell me something I don't want to hear.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
That wouldn't be standard procedure in any emergency lockdown that I know of.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
And is there anything else we can do with this console then?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Perhaps we can contact the miners?
We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
Well, at least I'd have targets to sound my... at any case. Maybe there's something locked in the terminals that can give us some answers then.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Very well then, let's see what we can do with this system. So yes, that's I think a pretty good impression of a voice I want to do for I want to give to this character. I know if you don't like it, I'll change it around. So access the comm systems, because that's new. Actually return, check administration logs. Log 2412.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue.
The
Didn't recognize the ship's
eyes
ID code,
being
so we transmitted
transparent
to the
is
Republic for
kind
some
of
answers.
creepy.
Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean
trouble indeed. Exit log number 14.
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so he left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a...
I wonder why people deploy protocol droids if everyone finds them annoying. Because that seems to be a running theme in the Star Wars thing. Right, so this one is just from 1 day ago.
Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with him. Korta's mining crew wanted us to collect the credits for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will... No word from the Republic. But I've sent out a Broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless.
Dear.
The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Yeah, not too much news here, but that they have a protocol droids, and a, what's his name, a utility droid in storage, that might help us. Oh, I guess we just quickly went. As you access Hunger 30, you hear a silver low pitched whistle and beeps. Sound of a utility droid on the other end. Is there anyone here? Answer me. And there he is. Do a diagnostic, then follow my instructions. We're trapped on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Weep, 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 weep. There must be some emergency hatch. Just try to find one. I'd rather risk that, whatever that is, if it'll be trapped up here. Your nervous concern is unneeded. So yes, then we start playing as the little droid again. Looking for a way out. Now let us gather as much supplies as we can. Right, components. And more stuff on grenades. Have we got everything in this bay? I think so. Ah! Shoot it! I hope I have fun. Yeah, well, I guess this one, this way goes down a bit. So I'm going to check out in a minute. First, let's see if there's not storage place without angry droids behind them. And a nicely fixed up Ebon Hawk. Wonder what we can access with that. Grab all the stuff. Right, repair kits. Right, let's see what we can do with these hangar controls. Repair. Several parts have been removed from the console, and the laser drill has been used in this number of subsystems. Despite the sabotage, however, the console basic functionality was intended to be restored quickly by replacing the missing parts. Do we have parts? We don't have any parts, so we are going to need to go and find repair parts first. Don't think we can get this open. Nope. It's magnetically sealed. And I guess this one might be the same case. Yeah. Riding around. So this one we can only, I think, bash open. Alright, so we need explosive to open that one. Guess we've no other paths but the path down. Thankfully I think we can shoot farther than the droids! Don't! What are you doing, T3? This is definitely not ideal. Well, this droid obviously trouble shooting me from up close like that. The big, bulky mining lasers that they got. Right, okay. Repair kits, that's all wonderful, but we need repair parts rather than kits. Fuel depot. Components, once again nice, but we need repair parts, not so much components. Empty fuel lines, okay then. And there's droids on the other side, so I can already hear that. Right. And we need mines. Sonic detonators will not do to do a timed blow open up a door. Ah, mines, very good. Ion Striker and Progress Data for the survey. Birch fuel lines. I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. I checked the work logs and only the droids have been in the area. I tried to contact the security as soon as I found the explosive, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I've removed the remote detonators and I'll try to keep the explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. Well, he never got the chance, I guess. Parts! Excellent! That's what we need. A droid interface of security optimizer thing. Let us quickly equip that. I mean, I think it'll make, yeah, computer use better. Oh, and we can equip the impact armor. Droid deflector, okay. Wow, we have a lot of things. To reprogram the droid system and allow upgrades that would normally be too advanced for a droid to handle. Ah, interesting, okay. I think for now though we'll just take the motion tracker. And let's get the Iron Blast Mark II or Mark I. And we just have a basic mining laser. Okay. Oh. Reinforcements incoming. And they have shields even. I think this might be a time to try out that little iron blaster we got. Let's give it a go. Was that iron? Yes, it was. That seems to have been. Right, let's try that again. That worked well. Oh, that not even shut down. We didn't need to use it twice, but oh well. Can live with that. Alright, no loot from these fellas. That's fine. Now we can probably also get to this bit. Get away and boom, door opens. And there's a free fee. So it looks as if it suffered irreparable repair. Aww. Flamethrower, energy shield, ion cell. That was an upgrade for later. Very nice. Implants and computer spikes. Interesting. So yeah, that droid is just wrecked. 3 CFD will not be the hero of this story, I guess. Oh wait, I think I remember what you can do with it, with him. You can actually, I think you can use the security cameras and command the droid to blow up or something. Right, replace the missing parts. Then we didn't have to use the mine, but oh well, that's fine now. So, hangar locks. Stalking takeoff procedure. Yeah, as Atton described, first you get hail, then you get the orbital drift chart, so let's copy those to the Ebonhawk. Can't unlock this chart to Ebonhawk. Someone has encrypted the navigation computer. You need to find a way to get onto the Ebonhawk before you can be ready to take off. Right, the orbital drift chart has been constantly updated. If you download the charts now, they will become quickly obsolete. Download the chart before takeoff. Okay, so there's not much we can do with them yet.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
Yeah, well, we've done that, so hooray. Maintenance violation.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override.
Okay, and the navicomputer lock then? That seems a issue.
Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked. Maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. Ooh. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going. Or where it had been. Only smugglers do that. Smuggler. Or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Yeah, well, you're all dead, so you are not capable of answering those, or asking those questions. So with the remote camera you can look around. Yeah, that's the hangar. Cargo hold, security, and then we could order the droid to blow itself up if needed, but We no longer need that, so let's just hack the systems, comm systems. Let us repair the system, run a diagnostic on the damaged system. Signal unit destroyed, comm system from the hangar inoperative. Looks like communication system was purposely burned out with a mining laser. Even if you had the part, you don't think you can contact the administration level from this computer. Okay then, well, let's just get the hangar layouts. Schematics are free access to Magan's fields into space. Route to the fuel supply lines, the cargo and the entrance to the fuel depot. Alright. Have we anything else we need to do on this system? Emergency control commands, that seems important. Let's check the emergency subsystems. So we have one spike, or two spikes, one part, so we need to be careful with that. So I think we need to open the hangars to the fuel depot. And I think if we try the other one... Yeah, conduit removed. Door to the hangar has its power conduit surgically removed. You cannot slice this terminal. Make a workaround for the parts of it. So yeah, someone was very thorough with all these sabotages. Let's see what else we can do. Run a diagnostic. All emergency subsystems rerouted to the fuel depot terminal. Access to the Progress emergency subsystems have been rerouted to the fuel depot computer terminal. And the connecting surface have been burned out with a mining laser, preventing remote access. So yes, I guess we'll have to go to the fuel depot. But that I think I'll leave for the next episode. Hopefully then we'll find more answers and a way off this administration level that we've been stuck on with our character Nodius Khan. So until the next episode. Oh, there's a droid we need to shoot. Let's shoot the droids first then, I guess. Pew pew, pew pew. So yes, until the next episode where we'll be done shooting these things. So till then,